Good morning. Today we are leaving Chongqing. We are going to Zhangjiajie. Yes, Zhangjiajie. Repeat after me. Zhangjiajie.
That's how we think you pronounce it. It's not necessarily right, but it's famous for one thing, the Avatar Mountains. That's the inspiration for the Avatar Mountains, the famous Hollywood movie. It's supposed to be incredible. In case you're wondering why I'm packed like a sandwich, like a human sandwich. Naick threw his back out a few days ago.
Yeah, I sprained my back a few days ago and Kim has kindly offered to be my mule for the day.
I had to sling the top off, which doesn't necessarily make it more elegant, but if I don't sling the top off,
she would just be a walking human bag. We are now at the Chongqing Bay railway station. It's the North railway station where there are the high-speed trains. Today we're taking another high-speed train. Last time we took the D train, which doesn't fully go up to 300 kilometers an hour apparently. But now today we are taking what's called the G train, which is apparently the true bullet train. It goes over 300 kilometers an hour, so we're really excited.
I thought people were staring at me before, but now they're just like properly staring, like what the heck is that?
Oh yeah, these seats look very comfortable.
Good viewers. It was really funny at the security. They saw on the scanner that I had some deodorant in my bag. I've been carrying that little bottle ever since we entered China. Naick has one as well, but they made me get it out and they took it from me. Of course I didn't tell her that we had another one. Going to hunt for some breakfast options now. We need coffee, it's early. That looks pretty good. I can't really read what it is, but I can tell it's sweet and that it's not too expensive. So I'm gonna take a few of these babies and that should keep us over until we get onto the train. Here you go, sir.
Ah, the bringer of coffee. It's time to go and check in the train. Maybe I'll just eat that first. Making our way to the train.
Last time we were in first class, this time we're in second class, but I have to say, still pretty fancy actually. I think this train is like really super new, and technically speaking, we don't have seats sitting next to each other, but the train's empty, so who knows? No one knows. No one checks the ticket for the seats apparently, so okay.
What's really surprising though is the size of these train stations. They're really big, and they're a lot bigger than a lot of the airports that we have in Europe even.
There are quite a lot of tunnels on this route. Actually, we have barely seen daylight, especially since the few moments that we do get a glimpse of like the outside world, life outside of the tunnel. It's super misty today. Where are we going again? Yishan, which is on the other side of the river, the big one that goes through Chongqing, the Yangtze River.
Today will actually be a very long travel day.
Daylight.
Oh, daylight. Wait, let me get just this. So we're on the high-speed train to Yangtze for about 4 hours. Then we will transfer on another train to Zhangjiajie, which is where we're actually going. But we'll actually go on the other side of the Avatar Mountains, so we'll take another bus of 1.5 to 2 hours, 14-hour travel day. So it will be quite tough.
It's not too long, but it's the fact that you have to like get off the train, get on another train, get off the train, get on a bus.
Yeah.
That's the thing that makes it like a little more tiring. So looking forward to getting there, because so far in China we have mainly done cities, and while that has been amazing and a lot better actually than I anticipated, we're dark again.
Oh, light again.
And it's light again, okay.
Dark
Oh,
again.
you're kidding me. Right.
We switched the camera to automatic mode, couldn't handle it anymore.
I'm really looking forward to seeing the nature, because
nice.
the landscapes. Another small city on the horizon. The landscapes we have seen on the trains here have just looked like stunning.
Yeah.
So dramatic. A lot of these karst mountains, and that's what we're gonna find in the Zhangjiajie park as well. Going to see if I can locate the toilet here, which is going to be exciting because I wonder if it's going to be a squat toilet or a Western style toilet. I do not want to be on a squat toilet on a train that's going 300 kilometers per hour. So yeah, he guessed it. It's a squat toilet. I'm gonna lock the door. I'm gonna lock the door so people at least can see that I'm peeing all over myself. Ta-da! Now, in case you have never been to Asia, squat toilets in Asia are everywhere. They love them. I don't know why. It's usually only in hotels or fancier restaurants that you have like a proper Western sit-down toilet. Usually it's just this style of a hole in the ground. Put 1 foot here, 1 foot on the other side, and then you're just supposed to go. Testing the flush button. Clean as a whistle, so it works. Gets the job done. It's not too wobbly. I mean, it's fine, but it would be better to have like a Western style toilet.
As I said earlier, we are now on a G train. These are the fastest trains in China. Well, not the fastest one is actually in Shanghai, which goes up to 450 kilometers an hour, I think. But these are like the fastest long distance trains that you can take. Disappointingly, we haven't gone really fast yet. I don't think we have been above 200 kilometers an hour. I think it's because the track we are on, the route we are on at the moment, it's through tunnels, and probably they're not allowed to go that fast throughout the tunnels probably for aerodynamic reasons and safety reasons. So slightly disappointed, so I still hope that we're gonna get up to a good speed, but it doesn't look like it.
Although they were more comfortable last time. Wow! That's the Yangtze River, and I think that is Yichang. That's where we're going. Wow. Mule mode reactivated. Can't wait until you get better.
I don't know, I think it's fine like this though. Ooh, finally arrived at the first stop, by the way. So we're now in Yichang. I'm wearing Kim's hat, I don't know why.
Because I can't carry everything and the hat has minimal weight.
Why not?
I can barely see as it is. Don't give me the hat now.
We have about 50 minutes in the station here, so I'm gonna look around for some food. I found some baozi and some dumplings. Baozi are also some kind of dumplings, but the texture is a bit more like bread. We're in the mood for something light after all that spicy food in Chongqing, so that should be good. I come bearing gifts.
What is this? Dumplings in a bag?
This is a slow train. It looks completely different than the bullet train we were on. It looks pretty old, a bit like the old Russian trains we were on the Trans-Siberian Railway. Curious to see what we will get. We just booked a seat because it's just 4 hours. We didn't book a bed, but I think it's going to be a lot less comfortable.
Made it onto the train. This one is indeed a whole lot more basic.
This feels like a pretty big downgrade, to be honest. I mean, it's okay, but coming from that really fancy train, moving into this one, which is a bit old and slightly crappy and a little bit dirty, it feels like a big downgrade.
Oh, we're leaving.
Oh, we're leaving, finally.
Naick is trying to figure out what time he will be at the station.
We'll arrive at 6:02, and the last bus is at 6:30, so we have about half an hour to catch our bus, which should be enough if we don't have any delays.
We left with a 10-15 minute delay?
Yeah, the train left with a little bit of delay, but probably we can make it up because we still have quite a few stops.
I think I've had walks that are faster than this train ride. We're going at a very, very slow speed, like snail's pace, like 20, maybe 30 kilometers an hour. But here it's just busy and loud and people and Chinese music playing over the speakers and people coming in to sell stuff and
Music's so good, can't believe it.
all pretty loud. It's not relaxing at all, but we're almost there. We're actually making some normal progress now. We're going at normal speed and we're into a tunnel. Anyway, I'm going to be happy when this train ride is over.
You can see the landscape's already changing very quickly now. Beautiful mountain landscape. And if this is a taster of what's to come tomorrow, ooh, we're going to be in luck tomorrow. So we're going to make sure that we are fully packed when the train stops and then we can run to the bus station.
And by we, he means me.
Yes.
Despite the fact that we were here in the nick of time with a few minutes to spare, it turns out there are no more buses today to where we are going, but we found some other people who are going to the same place, maybe even the same guest house, so we're thinking of sharing a taxi. So we managed to find a taxi for 200 yuan, which is about 25 euros, $27, something like that, to share between 4 people. Take us an hour and a half or 2 hours, I think it is, all the way to Zhangjiajie north entrance, which is exactly where we're supposed to go, so it's a pretty good deal.
We made it to the hotel, luckily. It's very roomy in this room.
It's a private room, and we also have our very own ensuite bathroom. That has been a while. So far, looking good. We're even gonna get some dinner here, and then I think we are going to turn in because tomorrow will probably be a pretty early start. We have to do a bit of more research of what we're gonna do because this park apparently is enormous. It's just gigantic, and I for one don't really know what the good parts are and where we should be going, so maybe it's time to end the video here. We hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like and make sure to subscribe so you can see the Avatar Mountains in the next one, the Zhangjiajie Park, and we will see you in the next one. Have a good night. Bye bye.